this lovely June morning. It's what date? Who knows what the date is? It's the 8th of June. Well done. So that's 8 days. Can we count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done. Give yourselves a pat on the back. You're all so clever this morning. I know most of you can count higher than 8, but because it's the 8th, we decided to stick to 8. Should we count with our fingers quickly? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. This week we are learning all about life cycles. Who knows what is a life cycle? A life cycle is the beginning of something to the end of something. So it goes around and around and around. If we have a look at the life cycle of a chicken, it's never ever ending. So it goes from egg to chicken, and then chicken lays the egg again, and so it goes around and around. Around and around is a cycle, so it's the life cycle. Ostriches also go from eggs, and all birds and feathery friends go from an egg to a bird, then the bird makes a nest and they lay more eggs, and so it goes. Then a new bird hatches from the egg, then they lay an egg, and so it goes on and on and on. What is a baby chicken called? It's called a chick. Look, our kids are there. They're all yellow and fluffy. There's different life cycles. There's life cycles in plant life too. So if you take a look at this, it's the story of a sunflower. It goes from the seed to a little plant to a big sunflower. Then inside the sunflower are more seeds. Those seeds fall down and it repeats. Seed to plant to flower to seed to plant to flower. Another interesting life cycle is that of the butterfly. We'll go into detail in all of these life cycles soon. Okay, butterflies are very interesting. So this beautiful butterfly will go and lay some eggs on a leaf, and then a little worm will hatch, a caterpillar. Then the caterpillar eats and eats and eats and eats and eats lots and lots of leaves, and then he goes for a long sleep in a pupa or a cocoon, and then he wakes up, and then in the cocoon he turns from a worm into a butterfly, and he wakes up and he spreads his wings and he flies again. Then he goes and he lays more eggs, hatches into a caterpillar, the caterpillar goes to sleep, wakes up as a butterfly, and so it goes again and again and again. And what about our frogs? Our frogs are quite cool too. They also have a very interesting story. A tadpole to frog. If any of you have gone to Kirstenbosch Gardens here in Cape Town, there's lots and lots of little rivers, and in those rivers, if you go and sit and have a picnic, you can hear the frogs, and if you look in those rivers, you can actually catch some tadpoles. And what are tadpoles? Tadpoles are baby frogs. So what happens is the frog also goes to lay some eggs, and they go and lay it under the water, and then these little tadpoles hatch. But there's the eggs, and there's a little tadpole. So tadpoles hatch. They don't look much like frogs, they look a little bit like fish, don't they? And then they grow, they keep growing as they eat, and they start getting legs, and eventually their tails drop off, and when their tails drop off, they become frogs. Then that frog goes and lays more eggs, becomes a tadpole, the eggs hatch, the tadpoles come out. There's the tiny tadpoles as they hatch. Look how funny they are. They look just like little fish. They're little black tadpoles. And then they grow up and become frogs. It's very, very interesting. So we're going to learn all about that this week. So I'm going to show you some pictures now, and we're going to have a lot more discussions on it. Right, quickly, what letter are we learning about this week? Remember last week we did up the umbrella and we discussed when it's raining to get your umbrella out? This week, we're doing Vicky Violet. Isn't she cute? Look at what she's wearing. She's wearing purple. Now, another word for purple is violet. And inside her vase, she's growing violets. Those are very nice flowers. One of the flowers that I love at home, that Teacher Kirsten is able to grow, is African violets. And they're beautiful flowers. Yeah, we have a picture of the whole life cycle in one picture, from the eggs to the caterpillar to the cocoon to the butterfly. Isn't that beautiful? Here's a real life picture of leaves with some eggs on them. Those eggs are going to hatch, and when they hatch into these beautiful caterpillars. You get all different kinds, all different caterpillars that look all different. Then they eat and eat and eat and eat and eat the leaves. Then they spin themselves a cocoon, and they go and they have a sleep. And then when they wake up to be beautiful butterflies that go and have the pollen. Look at their tongue. Can you see the long windy tongue? And they use that to go and get the pollen in the flowers. This is a picture of a butterfly coming out of the cocoon. It's all wet, so it needs to dry its wings before it can fly. This is the frog life cycle. You see the frogs, then you see tadpoles, a little slightly bigger tadpoles, and then a froglet that becomes a frog on the lily pad. Here's another picture of that. Tiny tadpoles, big. See, they first just look like little fish, and then develop legs, and eventually the legs and the tails fall off. Well, the tail falls off, and there you got your frog leg.